And so there's some important things for us to really think about when we are allowing for choices, when we have a variety of evidence that suggests that the choices selected may or may not be optimal. There's a set of really powerful work by Frederick Noe. He did some of that work with LACCD and with some other institutions, looking at who is more likely to select slower pathways or preparatory pathways, or however you want to think about it, and what are the consequences as a result. The students who are more likely to choose that path are not necessarily, based on their high school performance, those that are less successful in high school. What you see is that women and underrepresented students of color tend to be more likely to take that path. And what happens is their long-term consequences in the sequence diverge as a result. And so we have to be careful about situations in which we allow choice, to allow students to select a path that may be easier, that people may be telling them in a variety of implicit or explicit ways is a better path for them, when in fact it is not a better path for them. And then secondly, one of the things we always have to be careful about in this space is there will always be a set of students that will be attracted to solutions that appear to be easier. And this goes back to a very long history in educational psychology of understanding how best to suit students to the material. And when you allow students to take courses that are easier, they are just as unfulfilled as students who are taking courses that are too hard. And what this work has always been about is trying to find students the appropriate pathway and the appropriate support to success by giving them scaffolding to successfully help them in the best pathway, or the pathway that will help them more likely achieve their goals. And when we allow students to choose the easiest thing, I'll just use an example from my personal life. When we have something that's attractive, but not necessarily good for us, we still pick it a lot. And so my family used to always stock ice cream in our freezer for just in case. But that meant there was always ice cream to eat for a snack. That's not the best situation to have. I know that ice cream is not the best thing for me to have as a snack every night. And yet having that available was a siren song that sometimes I was unable to resist. So we have to be careful about things that are attractive, but not necessarily the best pathways for our students.